in your security system, for
Mm.
example, right? And that's what white hats do, right? So I'm
Wow.
more along those lines. I'm not saying I'm a hacker, but what I'm saying is that I try to
You
encourage people
understand
to,
it, yeah.
yeah, I try to encourage people to protect, their their programs and their hardware and whatever it is that they're using to access the internet and stuff like that. Make sure you're changing their password constantly and stuff like that, and try not to make it something that is easy for them to guess, like your name or your last name or whatever it is. You don't want to
Mhm.
use those type of things because it's very easy to figure it out, figure out, eventually.
Mhm.
Yeah, so that's what's going on right now. I was reading. So, but apart from that, Deb, that's basically what I do. So if you all need any
That's
help,
awesome.
yeah, you could always ask if you want.
Definitely.
Yeah, and then I also deal up with IPTV service as well. No,
Oh,
IPTV is illegal. That is illegal, right? That is illegal. I won't get into too much of it, but basically is that I have somebody in US I deal with personally, and they provide me with a link, and I link it to TV Mate, which is an application on your Android box, and I get cable then. So right now I have,
wow, yeah.
yeah. So I have like over 4,000 channels right now, right? And
Wow.
it yeah, but this person, they're very I mean, they will decide if they want to offer you the service, because I can't, yeah, so and they don't mind offering going by referrals, but they're very, very skeptical, because remember, um it's not a legitimate service. You understand what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
You understand what I'm saying? So, they I don't know what they're doing, but that's not it. I don't want to know. You understand? But
Right.
I pay $9 a month, and I get over a few thousand channels. I get all the suite of HBO, all the Cinemax suite, and I get all the basically all the BT Sports, all the sports. I get everything. I get everything, everything, everything. I get everything.
That's
So,
good.
mm, yeah, mm, mm, yeah. You know what I'm talking about. You know exactly what I'm talking about. But
Yeah.
you all could meet those people on Facebook. But what they will
Mm.
do, they will ask you questions first. So they will try and figure out to see if you might be a snitch on them first, right? So they'll ask it, and once you answer the right things, they might consider offering you the service. You understand what I'm saying?
Mhm. Mhm.
Right? So if you're all interested, I could put you onto the person on Facebook, but they will decide if they want to offer you all the services for is on your own from there, basically. You understand? You
Yeah.
understand? So it's all on you, and they will decide if they want to offer you the service. But yeah, I mean, that's how I watch my movies now. Iron Man. I get a lot. I get good quality, and that site I sent you, you got the link, right? Right. You can check it out, and you will see the package. You'll see premium rates or whatever it is, and you can sign up for it. And you just had to link it. It's that same thing, real-debris.com/device. And what it will ask you to do is when you click on TV Zion to pair real debris, you will see it in the settings aspect of it, because I'm sure you're familiar with TV Zion, right? Right. So there's a section that allows you to add premium streams, right? And one of the names is Real Debris. So you click on Real Debris and you'll see a code. You need to take that code and put it into the site that I
Oh,
give you,
cool.
and the site now will take the code and authenticate it, and it will link the streams from the site or their server to your application, which is TV Zion. So let's say you're looking for that movie in Pretoria, Escape from Pretoria. It's going to pull on all the 1080p qualities, 720, and if there's 4K available, you'll get it as well. What? The No, it has two options. This is how good that site I gave you. I'll tell you how good it is. You can download the torrent, or you can stream it direct from their servers. When it pulls down the streams, it gives you two options: to stream it or to download it onto your device.
Isn't that how Cinema HD is too?
Yes, or
Yeah.
if you link it to Cinema HD, you can do the
Yep.
same thing as well. Yes, that's
Mhm.
correct.
Yep.
Yeah. But I would prefer that you all keep this between us. I don't
Oh
like to
yeah.
let too much, if you don't mind.
I
If you don't
I already
mind.
forgot about it.
No, but as I say, I mean, I share my knowledge with people, but not
Yes.
everybody.
No. No.
You
I
understand?
honestly already forgot about it.
You know?
Unless you bring it back up again. Seriously. I have short-term memory.
No, don't say that. You don't want to go down the road of Alzheimer's. Hell no.
Sometimes I feel like
No.
I am.
No. Yeah. But yeah. But I should be I usually like I do these things as side jobs for people. So I get some form of payment from that. But I'm actually focused more on forex. I don't know if you all know about that, Iron Man. You know this forex thing where you actually like, you go on the stock market and you predict the stock from the forex. You know about it, right? Yes, I'm more involved in that. But what happens is that I have something called a scanner that predicts, is a program that predicts the market for me. You understand? And it's 97% accurate. So, yeah. But you have to pay for it. It's about 200 US per month for that program. You understand? So sometimes it feels as though it's a money making thing,
You
like it
gotta
just
spend to make.
to make. You have to spend, you have to invest to make. That's what it feels
Uh-huh.
like, you know. But I mean, I was in the stock market because one of my previous jobs I did was insurance.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did insurances, and we were trained on the stock market and how the stock market works and stuff like that. Even on the U.S. stock market, we was trained on as well to an extent on like how Wall Street operates. Yeah, we had training from a guy from Canada came and trained us in Trinidad. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, in Trinidad. Yeah, so yeah, so it was really really some of the things that I was taught. I mean, I never knew that it could be actually taking place in US, but your stock market is really volatile, boy, Iron Man. I mean, the slightest thing and you all lose everything,
Yeah. Yeah. You gotta know when to pull.
Yeah, that market is so volatile. You understand? I mean, you know, wow. And then when Wall Street crashed, I think in the past, you all took a while to recover, but you all recovered quite quickly, though.
Mhm.
Strange enough. Huh. Wow. So, but this COVID thing probably have you all sorry in a lot of distress. How is it affecting the economy right now, Ian?
I think. Yep. It's going back up.
You all would have gotten rid of it. Yeah. The problem.
Mhm.
True.
How is it where you're at?
We got 5 more cases today. What happened is that we don't have any cases locally, but somehow our borders, people are penetrating our borders, and the right now elections is due next 3 weeks. So right now there's no government because election is going to happen in 3 weeks, right? The previous prime minister was doing shit, right? And
Okay.
he he, he he did a good job. Only that's the only good job he did for the 5 years that you were there. For the 5 years you were there, that's the only thing he did was to to maintain the spread of the disease, right?
Right.
Right, and we had like the most we had right now is 170 something cases, and that barely affecting the country. But still, people need to take precautionary measures like wear a mask when you go out, sanitize your hands. The normal thing, So, but we can't afford to have a breakout here because remember, this is an island, and if we have a breakout here, that's it. Everybody dies. You understand what I'm
Wow.
saying? We
Yep.
we can't survive that, and the country itself will go into total shutdown immediate in less than a month if there's a big outbreak here. So the government is taking it very well, acting government because we still we are about to employ a new government after the elections. So the acting government is right now making sure that it remains in control. Whether some stupid foreigner came into our country and bring the bloody disease, you understand? And but it's their fault too, because what they should have done is, if they have proper things set up at the airports to scan every foreigner that come into the country, or on the ports, like the seaports.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
And that's where we've fallen short, because we have our prime minister, the previous one, is making deals with freaking Nicolas Maduro in Venezuela, and that country is crashed and dead. You understand what I'm saying? And right
Wow.
now, the U.S. right now is looking at our country because our stupid and ignorant minister is not listening to the U.S. We rely on the U.S. dollar. The country is against it, against the prime minister for that, but he doesn't care. But Trump is going to teach him a lesson. You understand what I'm saying? He's going to punish all of them if they don't continue, if they don't change. He will punish them, not the country, right? But thank God we have a change of government coming in 3 weeks. So once the other government comes in, they're going to fix everything. If this current government get back in power, that is it. This country is going to face a lot of hardships. You understand?
Wow.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So once the other government comes in, the country is going to prosper. Like, because we have oil, we have gas, we have pitch to pave roads. We have three natural resources. We're supposed to be wealthiest. We are the wealthiest Caribbean country, but it's being squandered right now because the stupid prime minister is selling out everything that we own. We have a refinery of our own. He wants to sell it. That belongs to the country. That doesn't belong to anything else.
Wow.
The United States does not even. Do they have a refinery? Does the US have a refinery? You all don't have one. You all import. Yeah, but you
This isn't over. They've torn open a gate.
to process the oil, right? Right, but you all have to import oil. You all don't have oil pockets and stuff like that. Right, exactly. And you all import pitch from us, because very few countries in the world have pitch. We are probably we and maybe one other country may have pitch, but everybody else in the world imports pitch from us. Nobody else can get pitch to pave roads but from us. You understand? Right? So that's basically it. And then we have other things like other natural, like sugar cane and stuff like that. You can't
Yeah.
not, you get that in Caribbean countries. You can't get that anywhere else. So we do a lot of exporting, and people import a lot of stuff from us. But what happens is that the minister he's doing a lot of nonsense. He's mismanaging everything. Corruption. Iron Man. You know how these politicians are very corrupted. So, and it's racially divided too. And I think you know where I'm going with this. What happens? He's a black man, right? And nobody really. The smart would see what happens is that nobody have anything against a black person in our country, but make sure that you're looking after the people of the country, right? But what he's also doing, he's preaching racism. He's telling the black people not to associate with the Indian, the whites, or the Chinese, any other race other than the African. He's basically saying black is power. That's what he's trying to say. Black is power.
You know what?
That
Lucan was talking about that. How where he is at, there's a lot of racism against the white people. Like the white people have to for like the COVID testing, the white people have to pay for it, but the black people get it for free.
yeah. Black people hate white people, and they hate other races. They believe that they're superior races, but the fact is that black people. Hey June, what's up?
Hi, June.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But those type of black people, not all black people are talking about, those type I'm talking about, that particular type, they are very ignorant, stubborn, and
Yeah.
they're very tunnel vision. They have no vision at all, as a matter of fact. And
My boyfriend.
yeah, and the rest of the rest of the other black people, they willing to put themselves, educate themselves, put themselves away from that nonsense. If you understand what I'm saying. But then you have the cultural ones that are in bondage. And remember Bob Marley sang a song called "Emancipate Yourself from Mental Slavery." That was meant for black people, because black people, not all of them, majority of them, they like to keep thinking that they are in some form of bondage or slavery.
Mhm.
You understand what I'm saying? And that you and I, who are not blacks, right, owe them something. You understand?
Right.
And that's what they're doing in the US right now. They believe that
Wow.
Trump owed them something because he's a white man. You understand what I'm saying?
Oh wow.
Right, yeah. So that's why there's a lot of rebellion going on right now in those black communities, and there's a lot of racial bigotry and all that. Basically it's the black people lashing out at them, trying to make themselves feel as though they are the superior ones and that
Right.
they should be owed. You understand? So it all boils back to the days of slavery. That's why they behave and how they behave. But then they have the educated black men who do not even behave like that and trying to talk to these idiots, to behave
A
themselves.
little water.
You understand? And they're the ones that causing the spread of this COVID right now. Because when this guy Floyd died in the US,
Oh yeah.
right? They made a big scene on that. They start, and
Yep.
what would justify a man to break into other store because of a guy died? What that have to do, right, with breaking into people's stores and
Yep.
stealing from it? And there's no justification for that. That is an excuse to just plunder and loot and create mayhem. You
Yep.
understand? That
Did
that
you
is
guys
that is
have
what it is.
did you guys have protesting there too?
We do actually.
Yeah.
The police officers in this country don't take things. We have the English system. We were governed by the English. So when we have the Privy Council, which is white men from England in our court system. So
Mhm.
you see how the US take things lightly. We don't take things lightly here. You understand?
Yeah.
Now, I'm not saying that you all take. Let me rephrase that. You all don't take things lightly. Your justice system is very strict. I know that for a fact. But what I'm saying is that we're under the English system, and like I said, they don't take things for granted at all. But at the
Yeah.
process,
Yeah.
yeah, But in this country too, don't get me wrong, because I mean, is you have to find evidence and all this kind of nonsense and stuff like that. But anyway, the point is that the police here, they're not putting up with any nonsense with those type of people. All right, right now all them people that do that, they get licks, they get beaten. You understand what I'm saying? They get beaten. In the US, it has so many laws. If you try to beat somebody, they want to lash out at the police and then they want to convict the police. Now, in Trinidad here, let me tell you something. You do wrong, you will face the full brunt of the law. You're going to face it. You understand? Yeah, that's the difference here. And that's why, even though we have crime here, like anywhere else in the world, right? Once they catch you, they kill you one time immediately. Right?
Wow.
Yeah, the police and them, they shoot to kill. You understand?
What?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. They don't play here.
Wow.
They don't play at all. If they find you, like for instance, I was watching a video about a month ago where these guys, and there's a part in our country called Laventil, right? And the guy had a AR, assault rifle, and he was causing problems. He was fighting back at police too. And this is on a busy road, cars passing up and down. People had to come out their vehicle and hide behind the vehicle, right? And
Yeah.
the police was in the intersection, and they were being fired upon by this menace to society, basically, right? And the police, I don't know how they deal with him, but I think they put about 4 bullets in him already, and that was the end of him. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. Eat bullets. Yeah, yeah.
That's crazy. But
Yeah,
if you,
yeah.
if you do that here, then you have a
Nah,
riot.
they had to have riot and that.
Yeah.
Okay, so the U.S. system, justice system, our justice system is two different. In Europe as well, especially in UK, let me tell you something. They can't do that either because the police in the UK will kill you as well.
Mm.
Do you understand? You understand? They will kill
What?
your ass, and there's nothing you can do unless you find true and compelling and convincing evidence to state that this police officer used excessive force or brutal force against a person. You have to be able to prove it. You understand? Yeah, you understand? But
Wow.
once the evidence is there that this person is firing and he's truly a criminal, he has criminal elements, and he has, basically you have all the evidence there. You have the unlicensed firearm, he has previous records, felonies, and then, and whatever it is, that man is a dead man. He just don't know it yet. You understand what
Wow.
I'm saying? He's dead. Yeah. They don't make joke in this country at all. You understand? But the crimes that we had in the past were some brutal crimes too, don't get me wrong, some. I wouldn't talk about it, but yeah,
That's it.
we had some
You got
crimes in
it.
this country. Yeah, but we shouldn't have so much crime. I mean, in the U.S. have a lot of crimes too in certain parts, like in the Bronx and stuff like that.
There we
Yeah.
go. Almost done.
And it,
Yep.
so
Most of them we don't even hear about it.
yeah, that's yeah. Is June here? I see he muted himself.
Yeah, he doesn't speak English well.
Is he is he June? Is he called June? Because I
June,
play with him.
yeah, June Psycho.
Oh, that's him.
Yeah,
Yeah. I play with him all the time actually. I
yeah,
didn't know he play with you. Yeah,
yeah.
I play with him all the time. He invites me a lot of times, and then
Yeah,
I didn't know that he does play here because a couple times I see him in
Broken.
Broken's channel. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, usually June just came into our Discord today, cause uh, he was doing the fun crystal run with us.
Mm.
But Kyder, his team is part of this group.
Okay.
Is in here.
Okay.
Yeah, like Kyder is here, Organics and Castle.
Right.
They're here.
Right. Yeah. Because anytime he's playing, he invites me. Like yesterday, he was playing with some people. I don't know if he was playing with you all, right? But he was playing with some other people, and then he invited me, and then when I joined now, he said that the person who the squad leader already find somebody else. So I left
Yeah.
my game to join, and then I couldn't join again because they already find somebody else. So I was a little bit annoyed, but small thing, you know,
Yeah.
you know. So, but yeah, I didn't know. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Cool.
he's a high score runner.
June Cycle, yeah.
Yeah, his team. Yeah.
Well, I think I've spoken enough. It's not 12:30, boy. It's kind of late, boy. Shit. And I know Deb's had to go to sleep.
Yeah, I know. But you know what? You got me. I'm doing something that Iron Man's probably gonna laugh about, but I'm eating again, so. And it's midnight.
Well, I think you noticed I was eating while I was talking to you, Deb.
Yeah, I know. I'm always eating.
Yeah.
But I just want to get my stomach full before I take my medicine because I had
You can-
pneumonia.
What?
Yeah, I just recently got over it. We had to go through like 2 COVID tests and everything. So now I have pain in my chest from coughing.
Yeah.
So I'm on medication as of this morning.
Yeah. They'll put you on penicillin antibiotics for a few days.
Yeah, they had me on Doxy for the bacteria in my lungs.
Doxycycline.
Yeah, and then now I'm on some type of thing. It's like a Z pack where I take like 6 a day, then 5, then 4, 3, 2, 1.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm on that now for the pain that I have from the coughing.
You giving any painkillers for the pain?
No, I
No?
think this is what's going to help. And then I have these pearls. They're called pearls or something to help with the coughing. Yeah.
They might give you lozenges for the cough as well.
Yeah. She asked me if I wanted
Oh,
liquid. I said
You
no.
know what would help you with that cough? Do you have honey from the bee itself, like honey in a bottle? All right. So here's what you're gonna do, right? Now, you like honey, right? You have no allergic reaction or anything like that,
No.
right? Okay, fine. You have lime or lemon at home?
Yep.
All right. So here's what you're gonna do. You take a teaspoonful of honey and you squeeze some lime in it, right? And you drink that. You take it at least 3 times a day or 2 times, whatever you're comfortable taking. Because honey is a natural remedy. It's not like a drug where you have to control the substance into your body. No.
Right.
Honey is a natural remedy. So you can take it as much as you like. It's not going to have any effect on your body. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
Basically what it will just do is like in your case, dry throat or dry cough, or
Yeah,
in
the
this
dry-
case,
yeah.
bronchitis or whatever
Pneumonia.
it is, or pneumonia, right? It would actually coat the lungs and help you to expel like sputum, which is cold on your chest, faster, and it will heal your bronchioles and stuff in your chest and all that.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
natural remedy. So you could try that, and you could also add cinnamon if you want to make it a little better. You can add cinnamon if you like cinnamon. Add
Right.
cinnamon to the honey and take it. So, but use the lime and honey, and that will help with the coughing. So if you're coughing a lot, and you're probably taking this stuff, whatever it is they give it there. That's not
Yeah.
really working. You
Yeah.
can try the lime and honey.
Okay. Yeah, I
Yeah,
have the honey from Vietnam, from the
doesn't
bees.
matter. Honey is honey.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
All
But
right,
it's like
honey.
from the bees. He said, "All right, honey." Yeah. um, but yeah. I mean, I'm getting better. I mean, I had the fever for it was almost over the weekend. Not this weekend, but July 2nd is when everything started.
Yeah.
It started with the fever and then the cough and then stupid
Now,
nose swab testing and Steve thinks I should go again.
you should. I think you should monitor it because I mean you don't want to
I'm
make you
no,
want to. Yeah.
I'm not getting my nose swabbed again. I did it 2 times already.
No, no. I just say monitor it. Monitor your condition.
He said they didn't go deep enough. they they didn't tickle my brain. That's why he feels like it.
Oh my god.
But
Yeah.
you know, I got the X-rays and it showed pneumonia.
Pneumonia, right?
Yeah, the doctor thought the pneumonia was caused from COVID and
Yeah, yeah, you have to consider that as well. They did a
yeah,
COVID test, right?
yeah, we did the
Ah,
COVID test 2 times. Both
right.
came back negative. But my energy, everything is better. It's just now controlling the cough because when I cough, laugh, sleep, it just hurts so bad in
Yeah.
my ribs.
Hmm.
So that's why I'm on the medication.
Right, right. But how you got the pneumonia? Is it dust? Is it smoke?
I don't smoke, so I don't know how I got it. I mean, maybe my head is sitting next to the window unit when I sleep, and maybe there's
Yeah,
bacteria coming in from outside. I don't know.
yeah, definitely. It could be that could be a contributing factor.
Yeah. So.
Bacteria somehow got into your lungs. Usually, like with AC and stuff like that, if there's a lot of dust in your room,
Mhm.
usually after a while, the units draw in like
Like the
the dust.
water and bacteria and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, it will form to like allergies, but
Mhm.
it could actually have adverse effects on your lungs, and it will give it like a sort of a pneumonia type
Yeah.
infection, and I think that's what happened with you in your case,
And
you
I
know.
never had pneumonia before, so it's like, what
Yeah,
the heck is this?
yeah, you know. So um,
It was
still,
scary.
yeah, you still need to be mindful of it because if you realize that the symptoms taken a while ago, you should go do another COVID test just to ensure, make sure. This is after 14 days, right?
Oh, this has been. Well, I was sick on July 2nd. That's when
And
I took my first COVID test.
mhm.
And my second COVID test was what, last week or 2 weeks ago, Steve?
How many days after?
Probably
Because
last week sometime.
the
Oh, well, two
incubation
weeks,
period,
probably 2 weeks after.
right? That's 14 days. Okay, good.
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
right, right. Well,
So,
if it came back negative after 14 days, you should be in the clear. But
yeah.
still monitor it. Still monitor it. You know, make sure.
Yeah.
You know.
They want to check my lungs again
Mhm.
in like 2 weeks. They want to do another x-ray to make sure everything's cleared out. But she said everything sounds good.
Nah, let them do it again. That's your
Yeah.
lungs you're talking about. You understand? So if
It
it
feels
needs
like,
to,
yeah, when I cough or something, it feels like someone's stabbing me right in my back.
yeah, I know exactly how you're feeling. I never had pneumonia before, but I know exactly the feeling you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Painful.
don't worry yourself. I mean, it will go. It will go. I have faith it will go. But
Yeah. I feel
uh,
better though. You know, in the beginning it was bad. I couldn't stay awake. I was falling asleep.
mhm,
I would try to get onto the game and I'm like, Roy, I gotta go to bed. Or Steve,
mhm.
I gotta go. Like, I couldn't stay. I would just, as soon as I get home from work,
You're tired.
I would just sleep until the next day.
Yeah.
And everyone was like, what's wrong with her? Like, why is she sleeping? Like, when I was going to get my COVID test, I was
Mm,
dizzy and I was falling asleep in line, like in my car, because it was a drive-through thing. So
yeah.
I was falling asleep and I was like, why am I can't stay awake?
Mhm.
Yeah, and then at night my fever would go up and my husband would give
Yeah.
me medicine in the middle of the night to break the fever.
Mhm.
Yeah, I was out of work for pretty, like a whole week, I think. I was going crazy. As soon as I got my negative test back, I went straight into work. I felt better. But then the doctors said he wanted me to take another test.
What we could do, what you could probably do is your units and stuff, like um, in any way you know that has like dust,
Yeah.
you know, like in your house, um, you should like get it cleaned,
Yeah.
or in this case, if the unit, um, check the filters on the unit
Yeah.
and see because those things trap bacteria.
Yeah. Yeah. He doesn't have me. Yeah. My husband moved me. Like I don't even sleep close to that unit anymore because he was like,
Right.
"You're coughing a lot." Like.
Yeah, yeah. And if you have carpet in your bedroom,
No, our whole house is wood floors.
well done, well done.
Yeah. The whole house.
Yeah, I have terrazzo in my place. Yeah, like tiles. I don't have carpet at all because allergies, dust and stuff is raise my allergies.
Yeah,
You know.
and we have a dog too, so everything's perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tank.
What kind of dog is it?
I have a pug. Yeah, he's mixed with he's a pug mixed with a Shih Tzu, but he looks mainly like a pug.
You have a picture?
Yeah.
Can I see him? I have a soft spot for dogs.
You do? Yeah, you heard about I was like, what's the... I was asking the group, I was like, what is a nasty smell that you guys like? And everyone's like, what? And I'm like, for some reason, I like the smell of dog feet. Everyone's like, this is gross. I don't want to hear this. So I just posted a picture of him sleeping. Let me try to get a picture of his face. Oh, here he is, laying his head on my leg. Oh, Carrie would love this picture. No. I put it in general chat for you guys.
Okay. Check. See. Okay, he's quite adorable actually.
His name is Tank.
Tank, okay.
Yeah, but he's tiny.
A tiny tank, okay.
And he has his tail curls, so he has a curly tail.
It will tear you apart if it gets a chance.
He's
Don't
been, yeah, he kinda looks a chihuahua, but he's not chihuahua obviously. Yeah,
No.
that kinda. But
Oh,
he's pretty cute, man.
my husband gets jealous of him.
Why?
Because he sleeps with me in the bed, and I pet him, and then my husband's like, you can't pet me.
Your bed is defiled by a dog.
Yeah. And he'll see me like, seriously, Tank?
Yeah.
Really?
Oh my god. Ugh. Iron Man, what are you doing here? Are you jumping on or you jumping off? I know they're about to go and sleep, so.
Yeah, I just...
Yeah. You'll be seeing me a little more often though, because I've been getting kind of bored of the game, and right now searching for a new game to play, you know. But I will still be playing Anthem, knowing that you all here now. I will play with you all, because when I was in Broken Channel, no one was ever really there, and then they would come in, but they would come in their own time, and then the question is if I'll get to play with them, because because if they're doing a certain thing, they don't want me to play it be with them because they're doing high school, you know. So I'd really, you know, it didn't bother me, but at the same time, I felt as though like I had nobody to play with. So
Yeah. Yeah.
What's the point being somewhere if you know you can't play with them because they're
Yeah.
playing high score? You know that doesn't make any sense to me.
I think it's just mainly for high score over there.
Yeah, yeah, so,
All ready for you.
yeah. So
That's what you'll find at Harris
yeah.
Teeter's Fresh Foods
hmm
and Deli Bakery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Delicious, safely prepared, and
So maybe
cooked
that's why they don't
for all
probably
flavors
see me as a
Two
me.
days
Oh
for
yeah,
free lunch, so
I
I'll
didn't
see
tell you
what I
this,
can
Deb. I
Shop in our
he
stores or order online.
would like when he pull away from you all and he was talking to me and stuff like that, he would like be harassing me a lot to come into the channel to play with him. But I remember I told you I play other games as well, right?
Yeah.
Right. So I told him I say it broken. I kind of get fed up with the games, so I've been playing other games like Apex and so forth. And I'm sure you all would have seen me at some point. Like you mightn't see you see the game the person is playing in Discord, right? And I'm sure you would have seen me playing other games, right? Right?
But in
And
Origin it says too. Origin it says you play a different
e-
game.
exactly, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
What? So, excuse. So I don't know if he got angry because, again, he's this high score person. He want me to be there. You understand? And when he probably sensed that, he felt as though I was forgetting about him or leaving him.
Mhm.
Again. So that's where all this stemmed from. And then I guess that's how they probably felt as though, like, okay, well, he'd already care about this and what we're doing and stuff like that. So,
Yeah.
whether he here or he not here, we'd already care. You
Yeah.
understand? So
It's like pick and choose.
pick and choose,
Pick and
basically.
choose.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes, like, Royal, he's new, okay? So Royal's new to the scene, so he's hungry for high score sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
So he, so we'll do high score here sometimes,
Mhm.
but then most of the time we're just doing contracts and we're doing, these fun crystal runs that we did today,
Mm-hmm.
and just keep building up our crystals. That's what we do, and then Steve goes into free play. I get forced to go into free play. Like today, they made me do world events or whatever. Like, but Steve knows I don't like to go into free play. But yeah,
That's the fun with it, yeah.
yeah. So we just do everything, and sometimes we just come in here and talk and listen to music, and
And
I
chill out.
just I just chill while other people are playing. I mean, because it's like company, like
Yeah. Okay.
Mhm.
I'm pretty
Yeah.
good in Apex. I'm not the best, but I'm pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, but as long as we're here, we keep you company. We could talk, have fun. You could listen to music, whatever you want to do. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I'm on here. I'm just sometimes looking just at the internet, listening to music.
Well, I'm
And,
glad you all told me that because now I could jump in here and stream if play stream any other game I'm playing, right?
yeah, this is a free Discord. Do whatever you want to do. You won't be judged.
But yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sometimes I rage in Apex because it's battle royale. But
Oh
what I'm,
yeah, definitely. That's what my son sounds like. He plays Fortnite. But
yeah, but I usually play with people who know the game. Well, I mean, I'm not saying who know the game, but I'm saying who are aggressive. Like they will run on a team and kill them. Like wipe out the team. Yeah, I play with people like that because that's how I play.
yeah.
You understand? So I play with aggressive players. So what is either we go in, we die, or we kill them. Either or. You understand?
Yeah.
We're not afraid. You understand?
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
those
but
are
that's
the
what they do over at Lego Maniacs too. Like they play Battlefield, is that what it's called? They play Borderland, they play
Borderlands.
Call of Duty, Star
Oh,
Wars. They play many different games, not just Anthem. And then they'll stream. They're a really fun bunch too. So
no, you saying they're fun. Here's what Mr. Man told me. he said, and I didn't tell you this, but it now hit me, it now struck me, and I remember what he said. He said that Lego Maniacs, they do things differently in the sense that they don't allow you to play whatever games you want, like here in Broken Down Channel. He said
What?
that. Wait, hold on. That's not. Listen carefully. I know you guys gonna get a kick out of this one, right? But he said that, so I was like, you sure? Now, me don't knowing them, I actually agreed with him because I don't know them. But if I know them, I would have disagreed with him, obviously. You understand what
Right.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
But so I agreed with him. I said, well, yeah, I mean, I know you guys because I wouldn't leave you all to play people that must turn it out to play people I don't know. You understand what I'm saying? If I was introduced to them, like through you, then and I realized that they tongue to it, right? Then I would play with them by myself. But in a
Yeah.
sense, he did what he did because he didn't want me to leave him. But he do it in a smart way then, if you understand what I'm saying. He was telling me you can do whatever you want to know, but I just letting you know,
Yeah.
what type of people they are. So in other words, he telling me to go, but he telling me to stay at the same time. But he not telling me to stay directly.
Yeah.
Indirectly, he's telling me to stay. You understand what
Well,
I'm saying?
yeah, it's funny because like a while back when he was telling me like I'm the key to get him and Steve back together and so on. Well, he kept on doing that, and then I was like, well, I'm just letting you know, like if it happens to get together, like we have allies, like we united with Lego Maniacs, so
Mhm.
like they come here, we go there, and he was like, oh well, then that's not gonna work then. Like
Mhm.
then you don't worry about, like he like totally did a 180 because at first it was like like how like he was being sweet.
Mhm.
Like he was like, yes, it's you're the one to bring us back together, and then you could come back home and you can do blah blah blah. And then all of a sudden when I said Lego Maniacs, he was like, well, okay, forget about what we were talking about then. It's not going to work. You guys could just just stay there, stay with Steve, just
Mhm.
he's, yeah. Yeah, and that was that. I was like, wow, that just flipped. Like, really? Because of
Mhm.
Lego Maniacs, that's how you feel? And it's
Yeah.
because Lego Maniacs banned him. They kicked him because of the drama.
Oh my god. I didn't.
Yep.
He never even told me that. Look
Yeah,
at that. Wow.
they kicked him. They kicked him from Lego
He
Maniacs.
say that he say that Lego Maniacs kick people in high school. Like if you're not doing what they tell you to do, they will kick you.
Do
He
you know
said
who
that.
that reliable is, right? He was just playing with us. He's one
Yeah.
of the high score runners. Like
Mhm.
he was the old school
Mhm.
guy. He's there. He's an admin. Why would they kick? Like, I don't get it.
He's
But
probably doing that because he got kicked out because of his attitude, and
well, yeah,
he's now blaming it on other things that is not
yeah,
what they're about, right?
yep.
Then
Have you
so
seen Bango before? I am Bango, or
no.
have heard of them talk about him? Well, Bango is the leader of Lego Maniacs, and he's a really fun, very sarcastic person. You just have to just laugh at his jokes or whatever. So just he's super fun, and he harmlessly teases you. So if he teases you, just go along with it. He's just funny. He's just a jokester.
Mhm.
Um, but he's a really cool guy, and he's like the life. Like you could, Rick. You talk. You could cause. You're like my husband. You could have a conversation, and it's a good conversation. You could keep going about it. Bango's the same way. He's the one,
Mhm.
like if the room is dead, he makes the room live. You
Oh,
know.
I see. I see. Yeah, they call those shot callers. They like,
But
yeah,
we call him the hype man.
yeah, yeah.
So he's really fun. Their group is really fun. They like to joke. It's just a different environment, and it's not all serious with like a stick up your butt or anything. It's
But he
just,
made it sound differently though, as though they were
uh,
this serious group, and if you don't do what they say, they kick you and stuff like kick you from the group. You know. Yeah.
I want you to
Mm.
I think Friday. Every
Mhm.
Friday's we go over there, and you could. Sometimes though it's overwhelming because
Mhm.
Alukin, he doesn't like big groups, so he
Mhm.
doesn't go.
Mm-hmm.
It does become big. Sometimes it becomes rowdy, and I'll be honest with me, and maybe Steve may agree. Sometimes it gets too much. You
I
know, it
see.
gets yeah, where it gets too rowdy, and then we just end up we need our break where we come over here, and
Mm.
it's more quiet. We need our
And everybody talking at the same. Nah, that is noise to me. That
yeah
will give me a headache. Yeah, that, I don't like that. I'll be honest with you. I don't mind playing with them like if it's less people. If it's like a lot of people and everybody talking at the same time and talking well, some might talk louder than others. Yeah, that could be a bit challenging, you know. So I understand what you're saying, where you might
yeah
come across, you know.
yeah.
So yeah, but I wouldn't mind meeting them. I mean, because I mean, I can't, I wouldn't know somebody if I don't meet them. You know, so I'm saying I know what type of people they
Oh
are.
yeah, you need to meet them, and then like Lucan, he doesn't go over there anymore. Like he experienced it,
Hmm.
and it's just not his thing, you know.
Hmm.
And then and then like when they come here, he'll stop in, he'll say hi, and then he'll leave. You
Hmm.
know, and that's all you have to do. I mean, like if it's not your thing, then it's not your thing. But we are
That's all.
here.
Hmm.
They stay here. Hold on. What? They stay here for a few hours and they leave. You
Okay.
know, it's not like all day or anything. But then you also have your different channel. But then if Bango sees you up there, he'll be like,
Oh,
hop in. Hey, you alright? You know, like he'll just like, hey, what's going on?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
What is June doing? Is he hacking his name to make him into Groovy and playing music? Oh my gosh, June just hacked and made a Groovy. Cause do you hear the music?
Yeah, hearing it.
Unless he's playing music out of his microphone and changed his name to Groovy. He's silly. But yeah, I mean, just feel it out, and if you don't like it, but it's totally the opposite of what was described to you. Totally
Right.
that.
Hmm. A bit too much. Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah.
Hmm.
But like they're really nice. Like Dave, Captain Dave Bryant, when you play with him, he's willing, like even if you're new, he's willing to like if you were new, he would be willing to teach and show you things and take his time. Like they're really
Hmm.
opening
Hmm.
to
Hmm.
new people.
Okay.
But gosh, I can't believe. Yeah, we call them. That's why you see a group on the bottom of our thing. It says Saturdays with our neighbors, because they come
Yeah.
over. Yeah, they come over on Saturdays.
Oh.
And I'm telling you, the first day we had that event, he calculated because Bango likes the numbers and stuff and likes to see how active things are. He counted 28 people coming in and out of of our channel that day.
So how
Like
come they're not here today? Today's well, was Saturday, but how
it's
come are they here?
Saturday. It's Saturday at 2 o'clock. That every Saturday it's at 2 o'clock. It's a certain time.
2 p.m.
Yes.
or 2 p.m. Okay.
Yeah, 2 p.m. our time.
Okay.
Bango stopped in and just said hi a little bit to us, but it's his birthday weekend.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
So he wasn't really with us that much, but he did stop in and say hi. Sometimes he'll just swing by and say, "Hey, I was in the neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
I just wanted to say hi." He's really nice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I kind of formed a different kind of the way how you made it sound. You made it sound like the any time I would kick you out if you don't do what they tell you to do in high school and whatever, and you know,
They
and so
don't do
forth.
high school.
Yeah,
They don't have anyone over there that does high school anymore.
look at
They
that.
even have a kids room. They have kids in there. They have a room where kids could go in and play their games, but the kids aren't allowed out of the room. It's really neat.
It's organized.
Yeah, so the kids can't see certain things that are written.
Mm-hmm.
It's like censored, but the kids
Mm-hmm.
are like basically in timeout, kind of like they're locked in their own room, and they can't leave their rooms to go into
Mm-hmm.
any of the adult rooms. Like
Mm-hmm.
it's a really friendly family thing. Like if there's any cussing in there, Bango will remove the cussing. You know, like he doesn't want the kids to see it. It's just
Wow. They seem like they're more organized adult based on what you're telling me, but I mean, I guess I'll see that for myself eventually.
yeah.
Yeah, because I like I said, I prefer being around people who mature now, you know.
Oh yeah, they're very Sokatcha, she's a psychiatrist. Bango, he's basically a selfie person. He's kind of like
The open road
I
is
would say
open
he's
again.
about himself,
Book
but
2
he was
separate
like,
stays at choicehotels.com
like
and
was
earn
a
a free
model
night.
and all this
It's time to
stuff.
grab
But
the bikes, hit the trails, dive into
yeah,
the river, plunge
uh,
into the pool,
Captain
or
Dave
whatever
is
else you
from
have